How you guys doing today? I wanted to make a quick video to tell you that I'm going to be doing the book of Genesis. It's going to be a full book Bible study from Genesis 1 to 50. And I want to put this before the book of Genesis in the playlist. And that way you guys know what to expect. The book of Genesis starts off with creation, God creating the heavens and the earth. And then it talks about Adam and Eve, and it goes on to Noah, things like that. And a lot of the big stories that you hear in church or that you know are going to be in the book of Genesis. You're going to hear about creation, Adam and Eve, Noah, Joseph, Abraham and Isaac. Joseph's most of the book. But we're going to go through in depth Genesis 1 through 50. We're going to talk about all the different stories, genealogies. My ministry is based on Genesis 1 through 11. Genesis 1 through 11 is going to explain why marriage is between a male and a female. It's going to explain why there's sin. It's going to explain why we deal with problems. It's going to talk a little bit about the creation of different things like the stars, the people, animals. It's going to talk about what the first life was about, like in the Garden of Eden. And then it's going to talk about Tower of Babel, so that's where the races come from, government. But anything really that goes on in life, you can look at Genesis 1 through 11 and find anything. Why is marriage between a man and a woman? Why is there sin in the world? Why is there different races? Why do we see fossils? Why do we see evidence of a flood? All those different things like that. And feel free to comment on each video you want with any kind of questions, any kind of praises, any kind of things you want to say about my video. I greatly appreciate that. And we're going to get into Genesis, talking about the flood. A lot of people have problems with the flood. In First Peter 3, I believe it is, or 2 Peter 3, it says that there's going to be scoffers, and they're going to be willingly ignorant of the creation, the flood, and the coming judgment. Well, the creation and flood, those first two things are going to be in the book of Genesis. And we're going to talk about Joseph, which is one of the people in the Bible that nothing bad has ever been spoken about him. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to comment, let you guys know what we're going to do. It's going to be the introduction to the whole book. It's going to be in the beginning of my playlist. And I will see you guys next time. Have yourself a great day.